sit in front of a camera and talk. I don't care what topic it's on. I don't care if you post it on YouTube or Instagram or TikTok. Just talk to your camera. This is one of the most life-changing things you could do. Sit down with nothing but yourself and the thoughts in your mind and a camera, and just talk and talk and talk. The reason for this is when you just speak, when you just say whatever comes to mind to a camera, you become so much more articulate. You become more able to express your ideas. And this is better than simply relying on your day-to-day conversations and speaking to your friends and these usual methods of communication that we all use in our day-to-day lives. These don't give you a real feedback loop in the same way. When you record yourself, you see everything from your mannerisms to your body language, and you also hear your voice and the way that you speak. You hear your tone, you hear your loudness, you hear the ums and the uhs, the filler words in your speech, and you're able to focus on all these little minute details and start to improve and iterate with time. You're able to start going from a basic, typical communicator, somebody who's not very articulate, to somebody who is extremely well-spoken and impresses people every time they open their mouth. Through content, I have done this. I've gone from somebody around 5 years ago who wasn't the greatest speaker ever to somebody who can now give a speech like the one I'm giving you right now, fully off the top of my head. And I'm comfortable doing this in front of an audience too. I wasn't always that confident in my speaking abilities and in myself. But because I did this, because I made YouTube videos on my channel SmartyRBX, which is a Roblox game development channel, for years, I was able to change who I am. I was able to become an entirely new person through this. I was able to become somebody who's much more confident. I was able to become somebody who is much more well-spoken. I was able to become somebody whose ideas are no longer ignored. I was able to become somebody who is seen as having very valuable ideas and insights. And because I've done this over the years, people come to me for advice on various topics. I'm 18 years old, and most 18-year-olds, let's be honest, they don't know shit. And they're known for not knowing shit. They're known for being useless, not having valuable ideas to share, not having anything important to say. But when you actually start to talk about topics on camera, on YouTube, in content creation, you can become an authority on something that you choose, that you put your stake in the ground on. You're able to become an authority on any topic that you're into, within reasonable bounds, of course. When you do this, when you build a channel on YouTube, when you talk about something consistently, like I talk about Roblox game development on my other channel, people over time begin to associate you with the topic that you're talking about. So now, when people think about Roblox game development, they think of my name over there, SmartyRBX. That pops into their mind immediately because I've established myself as an authority in their brain. And this is extremely powerful. And it all comes from the power of speech, from the power of words. And 99% of people are not tapping into this ability. And if you're watching this and you still don't see why you need to start speaking in front of a camera, I'm sorry for you. You are not going to succeed in this modern world. In a day where AI is beginning to get more and more advanced every day, good social skills are becoming the crux of everything. If you can't speak, which is truly a foundation to having good social skills, you are not going to be able to compete. In an era of AI, everything is clouded by sameness, right? Anyone can make AI content, but somebody who can speak off the top of their head and elaborate on concepts in a way only you can, that's something an AI can't replicate. That's something that will never be replaced. A human authentically sharing their ideas, their insights, and their own unique experiences in their own way. So if you don't do this, if you don't start speaking to a camera today, you're going to get left behind. And there are people out there right now who are getting ahead of you because they're sitting down in front of a camera and just making content like me. And these people are building influence. They're building authority. They are becoming a somebody. They're building a personal brand. People know them for something. So pick up the camera and record yourself. Make fucking 100 videos. Make so much content that the old you fades away and you become the articulate, authoritative, and known version of you were always meant to be.